Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin, all good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and today we're getting back into Skyrim. A thieves' life, a challenge run for my horrible crimes against gaming, as sentenced by the Trashkin Elite. Now I've denied an awful lot in the challenge run. Mostly every weapon other than daggers, and bows for the exception of dragons. But just dragons. Now, what I have learned, most importantly, this run, that the... Oh, is that... Oh, boy, here we go. Right? That one before. Fascinating. I know they could get that large. They just grow throughout their life. Banded iron. Oh, shame we got nowhere to sell it where we're going. Think of it. Alright, we're traveling relatively light. And we're pretty good on gold. Yeah, I have no idea if there's anything... Oh, no. An interesting note, nonetheless. Ah, I lost the road again. Guess I'm just gonna wander the plain. Alright, here we go. Right, we got an orc to kill. Sentence being potentially the worst part ever, which does sting a little. I'd rather not, but I mean, job's a job. This feels very random.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warrior. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
First time I mean, wouldn't that interfere with being a legate? I don't know how the Imperial structure goes. I just know I like them better than Stormcloaks. I want Khajiits in city. Or Khajiits cities, damn it. Feels weird and racist. Specious, I suppose. But still, an ism. Not a good one. There. Oh, I've wandered this river basin before. Yeah, you want to stay the heck away from the... Look, the problem isn't upsetting the giants. The giants are relatively easy not to upset. The mammoths, on the other hand, bit of a prima donna. Close, they get aggressive, and I usually wind up bodied. For some reason, I thought I could hunt mammoths for fun and profit until I realized, oh, giants herd mammoths. Oops. That's their livestock. Alright, let's go in here. You know, it might be time to make a return trip to the good old Polskar mine. Huh. Chlorophyll. I know where that is now. What's this other mark on my... Oh, Killhorn. Ah, we can drop Killhorn. We got that done quick and clean. Surprisingly quick and clean. So quick and clean, I am deeply confused that it went that well. Ah. I really should spend some more time on smithing. Maybe do a little off-screen ore work. You know, mining is painfully boring. Doesn't make for content. Hey. I know I want to take some time off from good old assassin's quests for a minute after this. I know when I hit the next quest, I believe I want to be around level. For metagame. Oh, that's our friendly folks. Oh, hey, Beak.
How does anyone know there was a city of Winterhold? Might did not see it with his...
Ah, joy. Whoa! That loading was a little rough. Alright. Frostbite spiders, no problem. Finds me. Or pelts the... Ah, there we are. Got a murder to conduct.
How can I help a brother North?
Ah, here we are.
So, I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Sky... That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to... Time will prove me right.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Well, I suppose I should talk to York first then.
Not quite. But I've seen things.
You're different, aren't you? Not like anyone else. Not in Morthal or Skyrim.
I suppose. Everybody's equal. I mean... Trees and bearings. There's only so many. A nation. Right. Burn. Oh. we'll worry about it. I work out how to... But that worked out. Turns out, once you hit 6... Look. Problems solve themselves. What with no misbegotten loot on me? A problem.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
I'm the
Staying
best
safe,
warrior in Morthal. You want me
Morthal,
to
you say?
prove it? I bet 100. Just your own
You
two
got it.
hands. Weapons and magic are out.
Agreed.
Now let's see what you got. Come on, let's see what you're made of. That's it. That's all you got. That's your best. You're making me angry.
Ah, the thrill of boxing in Skyrim. Like I was saying, I think I should take a break and, you know, my house. Proper one. Windhelm's a fine place to throw my gear, but... Damn near that.
Now that was a punch.
think
You're
I
a
heard
real
that.
fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
Okie day.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Yeah, these are some lethal weapons, alright. Ah, I did. I knocked that off, but... Ah, there we go. Da-da-da. Ask around some. Find some more side
do
quests.
come in. I hope I have what you need. If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them, assuming I haven't used them all up. I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a...
I'll find a
Really?
cup.
I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem.
Okay.
I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock.
Huh.
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Until next time.
Now, town trips for alchemy. Great. Could help us out while we're getting the old homestead in order. I think there's a... Oh, right, I still gotta make another run up the mountains. Oh, right, we can drop that. Some weird going on in Morthal. If we can find that heckin' wizard.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since...
I mean, if everybody assumes the wizard did it, assume that's the wrong takeaway, but...
Do you like magic? Valiant says I'm good at learning. I like learning about magic.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath.
I do not. I stand to
I have done no
ask.
such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace.
Why would
The
anyone...
people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true.
Fair. Alright, why set up shop?
Anyone will tell you, Morthal can be a dangerous place.
Well aware.
My talents are useful here. I help maintain order, even if it goes unnoticed. The marsh is treacherous. You would do well to not wander at night.
Okay. Well, I believe him.
What are you doing that for?
Hey, free level! Got another 8 before I can resume the old assassination trail. I think last time we went was... didn't we? Have silent roll available to us. Off little. Not quite unhindered yet. Wait for it. Before we dip back there. That. Can't take more just yet. 30 there. That can... that. Take another. But I'm pretty sure daggers aren't affected by, fairly certain. Choices. Archery, almost pointless in taking in. Let's take another baseline in stealth, since we're never done being sneaky. Suppose that's our bet. Oh, right, I gotta deliver. Good ticket. I think that's some more swarm.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
If you've business with the Jarl, I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here. That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Falion will foul it all up. Ah, you saw that, did you?
Yes, I did.
Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless. They merely look to the Jarl for leadership. That's what many... Now some worry this wizard Falion will foul it all up.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
I mean, I'm all for a random.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Oh, we had a scrap.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want to... Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town.
Oh dear.
Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed. Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself.
Huh.
That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that.
Of course.
Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out. Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. See ya.
I need to dig. I mean, the weird part is... Arf started it. Oh, Mark. Talk to the Jarl. Alright, I'll play your game.
Hrogar's house fire?
Yes.
He lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Hrogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire.
What?
Many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alpha.
Oh. No evidence?
Rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, might find the truth for us.
Fair.
Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Got it.
Hrogar's fate is in your hands.
If you business with...
I mean, I do plenty of crimes. I should be able to work it out.
I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted.
Because I have what most investigators don't. First-hand experience of criminality. Hello?
Who's that? Helgi. But father says I'm not. Are you a stranger?
Oh, I'm
the
a
smoke
friend.
woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore, but I'm lonely. Will you play with me? Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me, and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
Arc, but...
Mightily let go away. Mightily let go away.
Oh, glob. A vampire. Heck, man.
You found me! Layla was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't.
Dead.
I'm all burned up. I'm tired.
She's a vampire.
I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
She's dead. Layalette is dead. Layalette. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Layalette. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye. You think Alva?
Yeah.
That means...
Yep.
Ye gods, you think Alva is a vampire?
Possibility
No,
we can't
you're
ignore.
wrong. You must be wrong. Layalette may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl.
Oh, you want to bet, buddy? I've got free time and a set of lockpicks. This is going a little too well, so... Safety save. Right, Alva's second house on the right. There we are. That block can't keep. That's a problem. Give it to it. That's going to be a problem.
I won't let you hurt Alva. Never should have come here.
Ah, boy. This is going to be a challenge. Okay.
You don't have a chance. You're nothing.
Alright. Let's see. My way for this. First, let's establish that's the only... Well, it's the only obvious thing. E.
I won't let you hurt Alva.
Son of a... Alright. Alright, so we gotta work out game behavior. There's a fair chance that, Wolfgar, you know, bewitched by the vampire. See how 1 o'clock does. And I assume he has to sleep at. This is going to be trash. Let's just see how this goes. I'm not going to make his. Okay, after a lot of trial and error, I think I finally managed to. Safety save. No. Where's my old Nord warrior? True colors of the barf has shown me black of night and the red of blood. He has promised me a feast of blood if I bidding Morthal. Morthal. These are just news. Often during the day. Morthal is Laylet came stalked like my first. Way rises my read the room left to join the war. Invited plan to meet guardsmen. Time to make saves. And upon Morthal and town. Won't kill them. They will become cattle first. An endless supply of entire town. Son, Wolfgar's family is becoming inconvenient. Totally like all. Must. Cool. They let burned Wolfgar's family accident. Worse, I determined that couldn't even that right. Kill the child, body to burn. Something is wrong with Layla. Talking about Helgi. Her mind is seems to think that the child will be brought back. There's a stranger in still looking. FO! Pocketing. But we out! Alright, usually I never get that right. Caps lock off. There we go. Yo, Jarl! I'm about to get in trouble for waiting.
Is Hrogar innocent or not?
Elva set the fire.
Didn't think she had it in her.
Well, it was her order. Vampire.
I assume you have
Save
proof.
town.
Can't go
That
making accusations like that
I
without proof.
do, in fact, have proof.
So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you.
You got it.
Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago.
Huh.
I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
She's dead. I want vengeance for my wife. Vengeance for Leylet. We're marching on Movarth's lair, whether you come
Jorgen
with
and I
us or
both
not.
work hard, all the time.
Morthal
is
used to be a
important
quiet
to both of
place,
us.
but then
Unless
the
it's
world
about the
used
mill.
to make
I
sense.
don't have time to talk. Too much to do.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those.
Whoa! I'm just gunning for them vampires.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
Of course! I'm just leading them off with pitchforks. Oh, it's fairly obvious. Ah, they got a vampire problem. Karen problem. Surprised they don't have any guards up. Well, let's beat the rush. That's what. Stay undetected and wait for the patrol. Get a patience. That's a venom. That went well. Time for another safety save. You know, I've never done this without killing Ulfgar. Fortunately. More sneak credit. Tell you, once you get going, it's not so bad.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Let me just take this coin purse off your hands for you. And those nice boots you've got there. Not so fast.
Ah. Him, but better. Die.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Let me just
Still
take this
ghoulish
coin
going on
purse
to
off
you.
your hands for you.
Good environment.
Nice boots you've got there. Now,
Yeah. They've scummed me some additional.
here. All your friends.
They've scummed me some additional pickpocketing XP as reasons.
Never.
It's goofy, but it's worth it. Gotta get that pickpocketing XP somehow.
Never should have.
Just keep this loop going until it breaks. Hey! Your axe back. Rest of that coin. Oh, so they do actually have. How wholesale they were going here. You've been detected. Full stamina meat. Grab a quick. Why risk? The other pathways. We have option. All seem whatever bit of peace. Corpse. I don't have a secondary option. No choice like no. Fine selection of common clothing after that. Topside. One. hoping the opportunity to take out the guard. They're a bit of halfway. Yeah. Really like their boots. Drink. Get it. Take all the pickpocketing I can.
Sign him.
The time for pickpocketing. Good. Oh, that'll sell well. And those fine clothes. Like, have I healed since that scrap? No. All right, I leveled up after that scrap. Collection of... Where we wind up. There's another. That is, make sure I didn't get vampired. I don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah, hammer. Save and hammer at it till it works. Crafting the vampire cave.
Huh?
Oh.
I had something.
exactly smooth, but it'll do. Okay, good. We came out of that without getting This is the high guard. Ah, back where we started. Okay. So we just got the mystery room behind the Master Vampire. And I think we're good to go. So I patch myself up and make another safety save. It looks silly, but it saves frustrate. See, and not to move.
What was that?
Not exactly smooth, but it'll do. Stuff up here. Yoink. A copy of Immortal Blood by the Anonymous. Wine bottle. Oh, let's look at this. Oh. I assume they take the time to put human flesh in. Like, close enough. If we throw around enough clothes, they'll get the point. Oh. Here you go, buddy. Up, up. Had too much to drink. Oh, I might get cold in that chair. Just, put the old corpse on the fire. Let that take care of it for us. There, we have done the most responsible dealing with this body as we... And we did it without catching vampirism. Terrific. Good news. I mean, there's some ore vein. We'll worry about that a little. That's some off-screen. Oh, hey, Helgi.
Mother's...
Oh. I guess Helgi found peace. That's nice.
Made the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Jurgen and I both work hard, all the time.
Morthal used to be
Morthal
a
is
quiet
important to
place,
both of us.
but then, oh well, you know, a bit of this, a bit of
Mill,
that.
trust your... And that's on top of noise. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
That's a good question. Good news is you don't have a vampire problem. You do have one less bard. But I think that's a fair trade. Usually I just wind up paying the fee for killing.
I've been looking for you. Got something. Let's... A letter. Not sure who from. He would... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Huh. Or from a friend. Rid of the power you're from. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desire to see you grow and develop your... Turn your attention to a Lost Valley Redoubt. And it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by a Dragonborn.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Valley Redoubt. Oscar's uncleared. I think it's time for another gold run. Smithing will grow yet. A hell of a walk. Let's worry about the Jarl first. 5 in the morning.
Disrespect the law and you Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword? Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
You know, there's a perfectly good whetstone. Sorry to wake you, but I thought you want to know.
If only everyone acted like you did.
Thank ya.
By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Why, thank you.
There is room in my court for a new thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
True.
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold.
Was Merkin a
You
vampire?
help my
Not
people,
the
and I'll
enough.
make you my thane.
All right.
Good luck.
Honor.
All right.
Oh, I've helped you. I suppose. I don't know. That help.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Easing me, carrier. Hit the College of Bards for the book, which is lifting it. Could head back over to the Orifi and see if that counts, or I could do both. I'm thinking I'm gonna do both. Solitude first, though.
What is it?
I really want some more potion supplies. The trips are really starting to cut into.
Morthal is a troubled place. It's my
That
duty
it
to
is.
see it rest in peace.
There we go. think this is... Open it. Meander along here. Blood crabs. Always a problem. Oh, but. If I pass the troll, am I gonna have to... Right on past. Full speed. On one hand, it's XP. On the other hand, it's the hack and troll, man. For a minute, I thought those fungal pods were corpses. I don't think there's bed back at the good old abandoned shack, so I dare say it's... Coming up alongside there. Well, if I'd have known that from the first place. Oh, we're along the backside. Got an inch. Sure. Oh, it's over the... Okay, we can just hit the back door. Hit the back door, drop a few goods, get on with it. Oh, here's a fun one I picked up. I can't use it. If you manage to kill salmon with Fulero, they will drop row. Well, I suppose I should set our old marked for death routine. Being critical to my ability to deal with things like trolls. Alright, up the busted staircase. Quick trip over the bits and pieces, then back on to business. And business...
What is it? Dragons?
Oh, I wish.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
Ah! What if I just need to murk a dragon to find out? That's fine. Well, now I found the long way, right?
Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
Ah. Yoink.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I
That's
help you?
terrific. I'll play after I'm done being an assassin. No, seriously, I'll apply after I'm done being an assassin. It's a terrific cover. I should have done that first.
A method to your madness, and your madness is the method and the melody. Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those fancy shopkeepers.
What's wrong with being a shopkeeper? Ow. And we're sure to... Not terrific. Fill off what we...
How can I help a brother not?
Seems they're the finest weapons and armor.
That off. Wolf's pelts can go. Fox pelt can... etc.
Blades, helmets. Take a look.
I guess that's all I did. I should really be selling off at Smith first. Should tell he merchant. Well, I know I got a return trip to make to Kozgar. Suppose we can turn in the quest for the tryout at Castle Dar.
Tell me again, the Empress wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If you need potions, head over to
Changed your mind? Decided you want...
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Consider this. Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? Well then, upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor, tight as meat, and unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire.
Of course.
May those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty. Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire.
Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire.
Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier. Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life. Speak to Behrend. He's normally out by the forge. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're backing Elisif. When the move meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up.
Suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the Jagged Crown
failed to join the Stormcloak Rebellion.
But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
The absence of the moot...
Oh, I had multiple fails joining?
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you.
Our skills do. They're a fair way to 23 already. 50. I gotta do so much.
If this turns out to be
Welcome
a waste
to
of time
Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting... We're going to make sure he doesn't get... The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here.
Got it.
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can...
Everything's all right?
Everything is out of sight. Incidentally, if you ever find yourself low on arrows, you can just stand by and pick yourself up a few.
I want those arrows dead sensitive. The lives of your fellow soldiers are counting on it.
They never run out of steel arrows. I mean, ever.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your target.
Fortunately, those are just kind of blended. Yeah, if you ever find yourself with a desperate need for steel arrows, there's an infinite pile if you're willing to wait. I used a few times before I was willing to engage with craftings. What? I just wanted to smack things around and make some gold, you know?
Hey, wanna play tag?
Another time, my dude. Another time.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like
I really...
Armor means light on your feet. I know who you are. Hey, Sithis.
Well. Oh, well that's convenient.
I welcome you.
So
Take a look.
clear in Skyrim. One can see forever.
Anchored, which I was carrying around for no apparent reason. Rod, resist shock. That truth shot you can. That'll be key. Strength.
Take a look.
Got any good stuff? Oh, I'll spare you the rest of the detail. Your trash.
Road lead you to
Oh,
warm
right.
sands.
We're still a little way down, but that's fine. I'm hauling around some extra ingots. Find a road that leads generally towards where we're going. Oh, I didn't expect to get double credit on the... Why not? We're about to be building a house. Mostly.
Fight.
I know we're gonna need some of that iron ore for crafting this house.
This should be good.
Despair always be... pots in. Who am I to say bare leather strips? Boss fella. Shame they don't come in giant no more. Maybe we'll see one in soul stone. Soul stem? Ah, I'm not sure. After my years of living in these woods, it looks like the rock joint will finally be the... Yes, that's fine. All my friends are long dead. The only one left is Nico. There's always a loyal companion. I know he'll be able to take care of him. Hope someday. Oh. Oh, damn. Going so good. Land, you big brown lizard. Dragon AI behaviors are Trashkin. Sometimes they trouble you. Sometimes they just swoop in, swoop out. Ugh. I think about adding a horse. Hey, another. Unfortunately, Mammoths suffer from what I like to call rhinos, and I assume they have terrible eyesight, so they body anything close to them. Ah, we're about there. Terrific. That is like the first loose mammoth I've seen in a hot minute. Everything else has been being herded. Alright, come and get it. There you go. Alright, let's wait for it. Darn it. Odd diet for wolves in this part of the world. Or way ups. That lit there. Probably shouldn't. A bar? That's a bear. Lucky.
Must have run off. The mercy of Stend. Yes, we're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper said heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing.
All right, just another free bear pelts. finish up that side quest. That's a lot of leather we're giving up, but hey, why not? Somebody wants to pay me for bear pelts, who am I to say no? Supply and demand, after all. Right. Go our way up this craggy landscape. Our eyes open for ore deposit. No, like, because the first Grundum ore that I found was... here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Well, that was lucky. And we got another 4 to go. Oh, iron. Well, I'll happily take another pile of iron. Gonna need plenty of iron for the features. Believe you me, I'm probably gonna be taking a whole session of off screen to see how far I can get along in the house build. Because house building, again, is not peak content. I'll happily give you a tour of the progress as it goes. I got no reason to go in there, other than curiosity. Killed the Khajiit in this case. Yeah, it's a dad joke. What of it? Exactly what you call a horse. There we go. Definitely not ID there, but it'll do. Take a minute to make sure we don't get any iron deposits here. I so look forward to being able to move at speed. By that point, we might not need extra help. Ah, I knew it. Yeah, the backpack model just kind of floats there, huh? Guess it was scaled for heavy armor. Right.
Just need one good hole.
Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Just hear no one go. Did he listen? Fight back. You picked a bad time.
Whoops.
I've had enough of you.
Sure you have. Oh. That was weird highlight, but okay.
Good afternoon.
That's what I get for trying to pull the old lift and loot.
Never do another span in that stinking jail. Die to get myself out.
Hey, it worked out.
No, it was not for show. And someone had to die. Is someone there?
That's power. I can see wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Time to end.
Orchestra. Upgrade. Craigie.
Never enough gold. Just one good haul. Killing to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey.
I don't know what that and hell out of me. I hear the draw sound and I'm just like,
Is someone there?
Nothing here after all.
yank, yank, yank.
Retire someday. Get myself an island. Is someone there? Is someone there?
Oh,
Nothing here after all.
like a good place to get a little extra pocket X.
You pick
Up. I mean, I spend so little. and good night. Well, the good news is we made plenty of profit on this. The bad news is we're gonna have to find a merchant again. Stamina, please. Thinking about you silent roll. Can afford. Sets us up for extra pockets. We're just 14 away from. Wait. Mind if I do? Good in here. Glass armor. Yoink. Plentiful health. Let's clean them all out. Hey. First go. Lockpicks. About to be building a homestead. We are going to have to stock it. Not flying much. Oh, I'll have a used bird of it. Ah, bliss. Garden a little. Well, I'll spare the details on the cleanup trash. Well, a fine haul. Now I just gotta get the civilization. Got the goods. Gotta get back alive. Ah, I got cocky. It happens. Sooner or later, you're going to get cocky in Skyrim. Well, I suppose I could just start right in return trip. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing Morthal, since we'll have plenty of places to stuff all these sundry goods once I get the house built. Heck's sake. The smell of dead mud crab that it. Oh, we're pretty much there. Hopefully a swamp troll don't get us. What was that all about? A drum just... Right. Nice and smooth. Yeah, you still hanging out?
But how too much magic can be dangerous. Maik once had 2 spells and burned his sweet room.
Ah. Morthal. Soon to be our home. Doesn't have a general store? Fortunately.
I do what I can to see that Idgrut's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to... There aren't any houses for sale in Morthal, but if you're interested, Excellent. We're glad to... If you don't mind, the land is on the coast, across from the Karth Delta from Solitude. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
Huh.
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted...
Guess I'm just a Jarl now. Or excuse me, I guess I'm just a thane.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old...
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need.
I wonder if cards are programming with Imperial League.
I don't get many... Ah, it's amazing how much you can learn from a book.
Isn't it?
Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions. Good day.
Oy. Oh. Oh, we're already allowed to purchase land. Okay. Thought I had to be a thing.
How can I help a brother know?
Well, else we got plenty of gold. For the start of that house.
Tamriel is... Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Hjalmarch. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I grant you this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
I'm fine with it.
All right then.
That is actually quite dignified looking. I'll add that to it. I'm gonna have to eat stuff. Ah! Alright, let's see if there's any haven't. Curse it all. At everything.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I thank you. Have a good one. I'll be along for you eventually.
Trouble?
It doesn't matter where I build it. You should find up a house scout there.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Ah.
The mill is my responsibility. The world's go. She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic.
Well, let's wait until 9 in the morning and get us some lumber. Gonna need a lot of hewn logs. Let me tell you, requires a lot of material work.
Here for work. Get an axe and bring... Thank you for saving me from Alva. I was completely under her evil spell. I'll never forgive myself for what happened to Helgi and my wife.
That's nice. I didn't know he was in fact a woodcutter.
May the gods doing some building, eh? We can build. Sure thing, friend. I can use a break anyway.
Oh, dude! Alright, so unfortunately, cutting lumber at this rate, exactly how fast it goes. But you gotta wait. If you're friends with the mill or you've sold them firewood before, you can usually get away with it. In this case, so it's that long a wait for 2, but you use the lumber pile. Wait for it to let you load. And you just man-haul it on over. Just drag it in, drop it down. Then you hit the lever. Wait. And you keep doing that until you got enough log. Now they give you some starter logs, which is very generous considering you just bought land. I guess it was cleared in preparation for your building, which is very considerate. The materials prepared for you. Then they hit the pile.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Morthal were it in my... Doing some building, eh? We can deliver it when...
I'll take,
I'll have them
20.
hauled over right away. Doing some building, eh?
Take another 20.
Over right away.
Huh. Oh, if that counted. Oh well, let's do it again. See if it do the feat. This is perhaps one of those glitches that the community patch deals with. But you can do the same at a couple of mills. You can always throw it on the pile, but whether or not you get it, dependent. Let's see if we get the game. Or if this is just Glitch City. Because Bethesda do have the glitches. Ah, no luck. Well, if we got a pile of 64 or so, we'll know. As I'd like to mark. I gotta figure out best steward. I promised I would get the best stewards in the Trashkin Elite. Yeah. But for me, for my buck, Winstead Manor is the best homestead. I really liked Lake Manor for the... They did a lot of trading and appreciated being near a major city. Come and get it. Whoa! Straight for the brain. Hey. Random. Well, we'll be needing a lot of that. Got a lot of locks to make. This will, of course, be painfully dull. But the upswing is we have a place to come back to constant. Someplace we can put all the sundry goods we collect. Oh, it's right next to hills. Oh, I've been meandering in a random direction for a while. I put that marker. Oh, the Corundan's a lucky find. Oh, like the order placement is so wacky at times that like you gotta know what you're looking for. You have to have found it before or get lucky. I think we got way enough for fungal pods, but this is the primo spot for an alchemy setup because it has a fish hatchery, so you can pop in salmon roe, some histocarp, and eventually they'll pop up. And as long as you remember to put one from each harvest in, you'll always have some spare alchemical ingredients, salmon and such. Oh well.
Thank you.
Look. Oh. Down again. Fine, I'll just slope my way to my big old chest. Da-da-da. There'll be a chest for building purposes. Fortunately, it's safe. Your items won't go missing. It's yours. It's owned. It's ma- I used to stuff items into a sundry handy barrel, and unfortunately, sometimes the items would go missing, or just vanish. And once I stashed everything from the hall over at the fort you have to take over for the Jarls, Homestead. And when I finished up the quest and went back for the goods, they were gone because the reset erased them. They were overwritten by some apps. Slow trudge to our homes. Some iron ore? Perfect. Oh, I'll take some of that too. Alright. Jump becomes terrible. Comfort. There it is. The homestead. Log pile. That's where you can check how many logs you have. But the materials involved in building are very, very 80. So we can't get logs. For free there. Okay. Overload ourselves even more. Grab the goods. Drafting table to set your layouts and plans. Head on over to the carpenter's bench. Crank it out. There's a whole guide on it. Got the amount. Crank it out. So you're going to be spending a lot of time building materials. And of course, locks require a corundum ore. And there's a whole world of decorations and secondary projects once you got it started. But you always have enough. Crank out basic start. A basic small home, which comes with a chest. Set of nails. Building nails. Go. Iron fitting door. Out of can build. Just like that. We have the house. Though we gotta build everything in the house, dude. We're gonna waddle on in, and I'm gonna show you off the front there. And there's carpenter's benches inside the home for decoration and such, and side project. Each house or each homestead comes with its own unique thing. Like Lakeside Manor comes with an apiary. So you can have get honey and that. Put away the bolts for now. I tend to use this as my. I'll spare you me storing everything. Oh. Yeah, that's the basic. The cool stuff on the exterior are the side projects. Oh, and you can use the benches to remove, but you can't bring them. Make sure you got everything. Oh, let's end. Garden. Hatchery. Nails. I like to say it's really useful to have the exterior smelter, but once you have a large home and a basement, you can build just about anything down there. You'll have a grindstone, armor bench, tanner stand, so you can smith in the comfort of your own home if you care to. I tend to keep building materials out here or in the basement, but every house can have a garden And you can plant most standard stuff out here. Where the West Wing has the most useful stuff, I argue. Namely, the bedrooms. Such. Yeah, right about over here goes the hatchery. Which I look forward to having all the fish I want for sundries. Here's where you can quarry your stone. There are quarries just out in the wild, and a lot of clay just out in the wild, nowhere near a homestead, which made me wonder if perhaps more player homes didn't get cut. And of course, you can also get all the horker meat you want right over there. Ah, it's terrific to finally have a home base. Oh, and the Animal King came with a free tanning rack. Terrific. But I'm going to take a minute, get organized, get building. But that's where we're going to end it. We are of course required to get all the player homes, but we have our first of the free homesteads. We have our first of the in-city homesteads, which are vastly inferior to the Hearthstone or to the Hearthfire expansion homesteads. We got our 2 done. We're going to put off the rest of that quest line until we hit level 30. So we're going to be wildcatting around for a bit. Oh, good grief, I muted again. Well, Trashkin, I'm hoping that wasn't a long mute. But we did at least get the homestead set up. The basics. I'm probably going to try and do a little more work, and we're going to gather some more goods to make that a little more full. Project number 1 will be the smelter. And it does come with the hatchery. So we're all set. We got a fair few logs. We're probably going to need logs before we're done. Let's get set for the Great Hall. Oh. No, we're going to need a Corundum block at the... I think 2. All door. Fittings, lock, hinges. Fortunately, I'm out of iron because I didn't think to smelt down the iron we got. We may have to hit up Ember Shard. Well, that's a trip worth making, I dare say. Boy, we got so much done. I'm real happy with our progresso today. But we're going to be putting off the rest of the assassin line for, well, until we hit level 30 for metagame reasons. We're going to push smithing with this house building a little bit. We're going to make another trip back to the gold mine to help speed that along a little. We're on the hunt for 60 there for arcane blacksmith. But this is ours now. All ours. But we got another 2 to go. And another 2 city houses to gain. But we do at least have houses. We're slowly but surely making a foothold for ourselves in the world. Granted, the downside is I'm going to have to make a trip to clean out Bree's home. It'll be nice to have several camps, but I tend to take one home for my primary work and building and such. Anyway, I've been your humble host, Master Trashkin, and until next time on Trash Tier Game. Remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourself as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Remember to play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.